Hello all you googly people of the interweb. Welcome to, what month is this? Oh, it's February. February Google Update. It's been a slow month for Google. They've got a lot of stuff planned, just hadn't come out yet. Be looking for March for sure for some nice functionality improvements. So this month we're just going to talk about my favorite add-ons or some add-ons that you may not be aware of. So a quick rundown of a Google add-on. A Google add-on is essentially a program that runs within the web and it runs through your Google Chrome browser. If you ever see somebody like me with all these little icons over here to the right of your web browser, your URL bar or the omnibar, this is what this is called. Over here to the right, these are add-ons. These are little programs that run within. You don't have to actually install, you don't have to download software. It just installs within the browser. So that being said, always be careful of how many you have and how many are running, because since those run all the time, they can slow your browser down significantly. Number one that I love is called Save to Google Drive. Example, here we go. I've already added it to Chrome. I'm going to jump over here. Say I'm searching for pictures of Arc de Triomphe. If I do this, click on it, and get it a little bigger, and then I right click, because I have this as an add-on, my menu now changes and I have Save to Google Drive. And I can save the link or save the image. Save the image. That image is now saved to my Google Drive. I can even click on it and go take a look at it. Also, let's say I have a web page with some really cool information for support. Maybe I don't want to come back to this. Maybe I want it as a printout for my teachers or just another coworker. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click this, Save to Google Drive. It's going to read everything, and check this out. It's going to turn this whole thing into a PNG or a picture, and it is now saved to my Google Drive. Number two is pretty nifty. It is called Talk and Comment, Voice Notes Anywhere. That's literally what it is. Once you install this, you'll get a little icon here on the side. It might have an icon in it, but it might look like this. So it's up here if you need to get into the settings. But the cool thing is if it stays over here the whole time. Here's what it does. Let's say I am in Google Classroom and I want to make a comment. I can type my comment or I can actually say my comment. So I come over here to this icon, click it, and I say, make sure you haven't watched that video if you haven't watched that video because it is super inspiring. Then it automatically copies all of that in there. I'm going to come to the comment, I'm going to paste it in. I'm going to take that little parenthetical note out at the end and then click post. And then it automatically puts this voice comment in for me. Click it, and I say, make sure you haven't watched that video. So your students now have audio recordings instead. But that works in any field, any place you can put text. That will work. It doesn't just work in Google Classroom. Number three is a personal and work favorite of mine. It is called the Great Suspender. Looks like this, spelled like this. Essentially what it does, if you're familiar with Google Chrome and its shortcomings, is it is a RAM hog. It slows stuff down, it takes resources. This will actually run in the background, and after a set amount of time, it will suspend that tab, so it'll stop sending information back and forth to free up more RAM and speed for whatever task you're on. And the great thing is it doesn't reset the page, it suspends it, and it just gives you this. When you're ready and you come back, you just click anywhere in the middle of the page and it will reload that page. You can even whitelist pages that you never want to suspend. You can set a time on how long you want it to suspend. So check out the Great Suspender. Number four is Share to Classroom, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You can share any web page automatically and quickly to any of your Google Classroom classes and send the kids to a specific web page just like that and force them. So your administrator does have to set this up for your students as an add-on from the administration panel. So let's see how it works real fast. So let's say I've pulled up this awesome cheat sheet for how to make sites on Google Sites, but I don't want to have to put a link in. I just found it. I just want all the kids to go there right now. I don't have to worry about the kids clicking on anything. So here is my installed Share to Classroom. I'm going to click Share to Classroom. It's going to show me all my classes. This is the class I know that I have set up right now. I can decide to push it to the students automatically, or I can create an assignment, ask a question, or make an announcement based on this website. I'm going to push it to the students. And I'm going to say push. Here's the student site over here. Watch. Sending, 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 and automatically takes them to that page right there. Number 5 add-on, and the final one, is Google Cast for Education. This extension install on a teacher computer and all of the classroom computers. So again, admin panel will have to get involved in that. And it also works with Google Classroom, so it's really easy to add everybody and give everybody permissions. You can push your screen, whatever's going on your screen, to all the screens in the classroom, or you're able to get the screen mirroring from a specific student. So let's say we're looking at Tween Tribune. We're reading articles. I notice another student's reading another article, and I want that student to share what they are looking at with the rest of the class. But I don't have to go find it. It's already on that student's computer. So that student goes over to their computer, clicks on the menu, goes to Cast, and then that cast will put up a notification, and the teacher can accept or deny. So I'm going to accept it. And here is the other computer that is currently on this article about polar bears. Once the teacher is done, then they can just X out. So that is Google Cast for Education. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 5 add-ons. I'm sure there's a ton of them, and so there's probably other ones that are even better. So if you like to, down in the comments below, tell me which ones you like. We will check them out next time. Until then, stay googly.